Hi everyone, here's another build I just recently finished up. This is a thermal detonator from Return of the Jedi. This particular prop is from KROR, which is KRSabers and One Republics. It's a collaboration. You can find this on the saberarmory.com. I think there's a second run that is going to be released pretty soon here. But let me walk you through this. So you might have seen my previous video, which was an initial review of this, but since then I've weathered the outside and installed sound and lights to this. So on the outside, if you saw my other video, it was very shiny. It was almost like a mirror finish. What I did was I applied some real world damage. So using a Dremel, disc, screwdriver, chisel, various tools that I had in the garage, and then I dulled the finish using a Dremel sanding pad. I think it was 400 grit, and then so that took the shine away, and then I got this kind of bronzy dark color using 3 parts aluminum black to, 3 parts water to 1 part aluminum black. So I diluted it down and it gave me some control over how dark I wanted this. And then I also went ahead and painted the tracks here using some Vallejo Acrylics, and same thing in here, just dabbed on some color just to show some of the grit that could accumulate in one of these. So this opens up pretty easily. And then so from the chassis perspective, this is just, these are all available on Shapeways. This was a black nylon kind of plastic. This was the steel bronze option, and what I did was I sanded some parts of this to smooth it out, give it some depth, some contrast to some of the other sections of the chassis. And then afterwards I weathered it with some Vallejo acrylics as well. I'll put a description, the paints in the description below. I also have a build log on the RPF, so I'll put a link to that as well. But in essence, I think it turned out pretty nice. These are copper rods that I put in there just to give it some accent. This was an option as part of the chassis design. So you can kind of take a look there. So there's an auxiliary switch there, kill key, the SD card access, or micro SD card access for the board, mini USB recharge port, and then I threw in a little resistor greebly just to give it a little different look. Yeah, but let's go ahead and turn this on. Okay. And let me see here. Where does this go? Oh, not that one. It's this one here. Oh, not that one either. There we go. So you just have to line the little 3 nubs there. We'll turn this on. And then I also converted the red button to an aux function as well. So when you push this, you get that effect. There you go. So pretty cool there. Pretty happy with this build. I ran into a couple of hurdles, one of which was this red button auxiliary kind of conversion mod. So if you check out my build log, you'll see what I did there. I have some pictures there as well. But overall, this was a fun build. Certainly not as complex as a Saber, and it was a good change from some of the other builds I've had. But anyway, there you go. Extremely happy is how this turned out. And then also too, I was able to get a plaque here from Plaques for Props, and I think it looks pretty good, pretty happy overall. So great, thanks for looking. See ya.